Alright, welcome to the Airstream restoration video series. Today, I'm going to, the kids are going to color paper in the car, in the camper. And today I got to blow up this tire. Now that I have some idea of what's going on with the brakes, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to oil up the studs and whatever else I see there. And basically put the tire back together and blow this up, put a couple of pounds of pressure in it, and get the thing sitting on its wheels again. I won't be able to get tires probably until next year realistically, because it's going to be about $1,000 worth of rubber and rims to get that updated, because as you'll recall, the split rim here means that people won't put new tires on these things anymore. It's too dangerous. So I'm going to put the tires back on, like I say, take it off its jacks, and just let it sit on its tires for now. They're holding air anyways. And then continue with the job. So I'm going to go around and actually oil up all the nuts here. I'm going to go around this side as well. And take the hubs off this side, have a look at them. These hubs are actually not too bad. I can sand these down and repaint them, but I'm going to oil the nuts in there as well. So by the time I get around to, when I get around to actually pulling these wheels off, hopefully the oil will have a chance to work its way in. Normally I put WD-40 on it, but I ran out of WD-40, so that's part of the project. And then the next project for today, again, this may be a short video, or I may put it in with something else, but I have to replace this disgusting old plug, which is quite a mess, obviously. So I'm going to be replacing all this junk on here, and that might even make my lights work even better, and get rid of all this crusty old direct. You can see the cracks on it. Well, it's not in focus, is it? See the cracks in the wire there, so it's pretty bad shape, and these are all bent, obviously, cracks. So just replacing that, I think, will help a lot. And I'll also figure out if I have more wires in here. Looks like I do. These are probably the brake wires, actually, or maybe power. All these wires are pretty dried out, honestly, and cracking. So bit of a mess, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. The lights work, they work, so I'm just going to put a new end on it, and we'll start there and see if that works. Probably might add some more oil to this as well. So those are the projects for today. I did find out that this goes nowhere. There's just a hole on the inside there, underneath the bed, or the couch, the gaucho, whatever it's called. So we'll get to it here. And the kids are coloring on the table while I work. Alright, we'll get to it. Alright, everything's oiled up, and I got that tire back on. I didn't pressure it up much, maybe 10-15 pounds. It doesn't matter, I'm not going anywhere with it. It's looking a little flabby, but it's holding air. So I'm going to go around the other side here. I've got both tires oiled up, like I say. The nuts, go on the other side, take the hubs off, oil those up, and then we can get to the what's it called? The wiring harness. Let's go to the other side. Now these sides I haven't taken off yet, so I have no idea how hard these will be to get off. Well, not too bad. Now, like I say, these are in fairly good shape. Yeah, not bad shape. I can probably get a couple of second-hand ones, used ones. So I'll just oil these up. Let you have a look at that there. There's what we're working with. Not horrible, all things considered, for a 1965 rim. Well, I don't know. I don't know when the last time they were changed or taken off was. But I assume that at least the hubs and stuff are original. So I wouldn't think they'd have too many miles on them that they would need to change them. But anyways, we'll get them greased up here. Let's see how this one is. A little bit more rusty, not bad though. Certainly salvageable for the hubs there. Just grease these all up so when I'm ready to take them off, hopefully the oil will have a chance to get into them and hopefully loosen them up for that. Alright, I'll put these hubs somewhere for safekeeping. Have to wire brush them down and give them another paint job. Re-chrome. It looks like someone already painted over the chrome with some just gray or something. So the chrome's coming off there. But yeah, we can reuse those, 2 of these at least, and I'll get another 2. I don't know from where. Alright, let's get to the wiring harness once I clean up tools here. Well, sadly, this job was cut short because I got the wrong end. I got the vehicle end. That was not smart. So I'm going to have to replace this another day. But we'll go inside and we'll do some tear out in here. And we'll make some further progress. I don't see any more ant action you saw from the last video. Some ant problems back here. Don't see any more movement. It was well hosed down with Raid. So, not to say there might be another ant nest in here, but for now, don't see a lot moving. Still chilly though, still cold. So now we're going to take the stuff off the walls here. Alright, well I was going to put some music here, but I figured I'd explain kind of what I found here. So this was definitely aftermarket. Someone obviously glued this up. It doesn't make sense that Airstream would do this. I could be totally wrong, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like someone kind of drew lines on the aluminum and put that up there. I don't know what was up there before. Maybe some plywood, whatever, Meranti or something up there. So basically, to get it off, I pulled the carpeting stuff off, and then I used a scraper, for painting, for plaster, and just scraped it off basically. And it slid right off. It was a little dusty. I should have been wearing a mask, I'm sure. And I will be getting a filter for my shop vac so that I can suck all this up. And then I think what we might do is just put a wallboard up, like the Meranti wallboard that kind of matches the red mahogany of the other wood in there. It's not super expensive, $20 a sheet, but I think that would be an easy one-stop shop or a really quick way to put up some wall and maybe just use some self-tapping screws to tie it into the aluminum. I know it's not ideal to make extra holes in the aluminum, but hey, it's a 1965, and at this point, it's probably going to be the last restoration of it, possibly. So a couple of self-tapping screws isn't going to be a big deal, and I think it'll be very easy to cut those in and cut the holes in for the, for the outlets, etc. All right, got the tear out done. Well, sort of. I'm gonna scrape these off another day. Don't have time for that today. It's gonna be pretty dusty, yucky, I think, to get that. I really need to get my shop back going. That would clean that up real fast. This part's nice and clean. Like I said, this is just looks like someone did measurements on the wall there. You can see them.
Measurements? On the wall?
So, I think we will just scrape this off and maybe even just paint it and just keep it a nice white or something. We may not put any coverings on it. No need to. It just coverings just encourage bugs and moisture and mold. And you can see there's a bit of mold, probably just from condensation and such on that wall. So we'll get all this scraped out and cleaned off and give it a nice paint job. So the next part is we need to get this off the front. So let's see if we can do this, and this maybe be the end of this video. And let's see if we can do that. Alright, well, today's deconstruction has been completed. Got all the nasty, whatever, hook and rug, whatever, out of here, and that would harbor bugs and moisture. Now we do have some nice aluminum back here. I don't know how we're going to deal with this glue stuff. That's miserable, but maybe we can just paint it. It'll look a little textured. Maybe we can even put some bamboo. I saw someone else put some bamboo boarding up in a Volkswagen camper. That could be neat. Put bamboo boarding all along there and just cover all that up. That'd be a really neat idea, actually. And maybe that's the way to do it, to cover up this stuff. But I certainly don't want to put something up that's going to be real susceptible to moisture. Alright. Well, folks, that is it for today. We're going to, I guess, I don't know, next episode will probably be continuing to peel off the rest of the walls here. And maybe tackle that back mess again. But we'll see where it goes from here. I'm not sure what I'll do next. I'm on quite a limited budget, so I'm only doing what I can. As long as I don't have to buy stuff. Now I'm going to have to fix up that trailer hitch, but and the tires, obviously. The wiring harness, I should say. But I don't need it immediately. Actually, now that I look at these, I gotta get these curtains off the window there. That's another thing that just collects moisture and stuff, and just no need for it. So I'll pull those off, put those in the garbage, and then this thing will be free of material. I've gotten all the material out, so now we can actually just start scraping the walls and then start bleaching everything to get it ready.
And the wallpaper bit too.
And the wallpaper. Okay. And the tiles, got to peel up the rest of the tiles, and we're going to put some wood flooring in here. And I got to test the front plywood to see if it's rotten or not. It feels a little bouncy up there, a little bouncy. So we'll see how it goes. But making good progress, and all this without any extra money at this point. So there I am in the back bathroom window. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.